What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the den. I am Diamond Dragon. Thank you for joining me. Oh, let me turn that down. Thank you for joining me today. And oh boy, I'm actually kind of nervous for this one. Whew. What's coming up is not going to be easy. So let me go turn that off real quick. I know that a lot of you are here for one very specific reason, so let me just go ahead and run down baseball real quick. Dodgers beat the Rockies 7-0. Rockies are now 3-8. The Cleveland Indians defeated the Chicago White Sox 2-0 in 10. Royals over the Angels 3-2. The Detroit Tigers, 5-6, defeated the Houston Astros, 8-2, who are now 6-5. Miami defeated Atlanta, 14-8. Washington over St. Louis, 14-3, on the heels of a 9-run fifth inning. And the Rangers, 8-3, over the Tampa Bay Rays. So I do have a quick announcement to make. I have made a decision. And this decision is that my final stream for every week is going to be double length. Meaning that I'm going to start at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, my normal start time. But I'm actually going to go until 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And the rationale behind that is I can. Now, generally, this will be on Fridays. This double length will be on Fridays. However, because I work in retail and that schedule can change at any time, I will keep my schedule up to date. I know I don't have one right now, but I will keep that up to date so you know when my week is going to begin and when it's going to end. Now, I know why you are here. So let's go ahead and get this started. Super Mario RPG, I know you're here for Culex. Now, you may notice I'm now back in Moleville. In between episodes, I did quite a bit of grinding. First, I farmed a bunch of flower points. I got 63. I had 52 when I ended. I got 45 frog coins. Okay. But anyway, these frog coins, yeah, go ahead and take care of what you need to, Angel Rose. Gonna have about 10 minutes before the fight anyway. These frog coins are going to be of the utmost importance. Now, the reason I'm here in Moleville is because we have to be here to unlock Culex. And it starts with this guy right here. Now, I should also point out, I did a lot of selling. I actually sold off a few of my maple syrups because we need no less than 500 gold. 500 coins. Yes, we want the fireworks. Got fireworks. Now we need to take these. Now, if you remember, there's somebody hiding behind here. We need to take the fireworks here. My pretend store. Would you like a shiny stone? Yes, I do. Will you trade your fireworks? Yes. We need this shiny stone. Now, before we actually fight, we do want to unlock Culex. We want to unlock him before we fight him, and there's a reason for that. To unlock Culex, we have to go to Land's End and Monstro Town. And I believe it's this door right here. It's been sealed. The shiny stone is reacting. The seal has been broken, so now we've unlocked Culex, but we don't want to fight him quite yet. Actually, we want to go back to Tadpole Pond. The reason we wanted to do that before going to Tadpole Pond is because we're going to need the inventory space. And by the way, I did all of my frog coin grinding at Midas River. Whenever you do Midas River, you gather coins, and eventually you turn them in and exchange them for frog coins. There are other ways to farm frog coins, probably ways that are easier. However, I'm just not good enough for them. So frog coins here. The frog coin Emporium. Now, the items that we need for this fight. We need a Power Blast. And then we need to load up on crystallines. Okay, so we got 9 crystallines. Now, the Power Blast, we only need 1. The crystallines, we need a fuck ton of them. And there is a reason for that. Now, I've got 6 maple syrups, 5 royal syrups, and 5 pick-me-ups. Now that we're ready, we go back to Monstro Town. Now, before we get started, I do want to talk strategy. Well, actually, we can do that after we get started. Now, just real quick, I am going to make a save state. The reason I'm making a save state is because this fight at the very beginning is going to be a very luck-based fight. I am Culex, Dark Knight of Vonda. I have crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage. But this world is uninhabitable for me and my kind. I must return to my own world. Before I go, though, I would like to challenge your strongest knight. Will you accept my challenge? Will you enter combat against me? Yes. On guard! This is Culex. I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time, and I will consume you. Okay, so real quick, talking a bit of strategy. So as you can see, Culex isn't alone. He's got 4 crystals. Each of these 4 crystals represents one of the basic elements: earth, fire, wind, and water. The green crystal is the wind crystal. The yellowish crystal, that is earth. The blue crystal is water, and the red crystal is fire. Culex is that thing in the back. Now, a couple of strategic notes. The first turn of this fight, we are going to get an entire turn. The way that turn is going to play out. Geno and Peach are going to start with Power Blast and Crystalline. The reason we want Power Blast is because the key to this fight is the Wind Crystal. We need to take that thing out quickly. It is weak to jump attacks, which is why we want Mario to attack and Geno and Peach to use our buffs. The second to go has got to be the Earth Crystal. Now, the reason let me back up. The reason we actually want the Wind Crystal to go first is because it has attacks. It has 2 attacks that have status ailments. It can put us to sleep, and it can turn us into mushrooms. If it does either of these, this is a lost fight, which is why I made that save state. It's got to be the first to go. It is the most threatening part of this entire fight. The second one to go is the Earth Crystal, and that's because it has Sandstorm, and Sandstorm inflicts fear, which reduces our damage dealt and increases our damage taken. Now, with it using Sandstorm every now and then, it really doesn't pose much of a threat, but if it spams Sandstorm, we're in a lot of trouble. The Fire Crystal has got to be the third to go, and that's because it has the single most powerful attack in this fight. It's got Corona. At its core, it'll do about 160 damage to everyone, and that's why we loaded up on crystallines. Now, the Water Crystal is the least threatening part of this fight. When we defeat the crystals, we then go after Culex. The reason we want to go after Culex last is because, in a fit of irony, Culex is actually the second least threatening part of this fight. The main boss is no threat. So we want to defeat the threats first. Now, Culex has Shredder, which, as we learned against Smithy, will eliminate all of our buffs. If he uses Shredder before we defeat the Wind Crystal, then Geno is going to reapply Crystalline. Keeping our defense at tip-top shape is going to be of the utmost importance. Now, what Crystalline does is it reduces the damage we take by 50%. The Power Blast increases the damage that we deal by 50%, which is why we only need one. Because that Earth Crystal only has 800 health. And if we can get it right, Mario should take out about half of it. Now, a couple of strategic notes. We will get the first turn, the entire first turn. Starting in turn 2, the Wind Crystal will attack immediately following Geno. So it will get about 2 attacks before it dies. We don't want it to use Light Beam or Petal Blast. Best case scenario, it uses Static E twice. However, it also has another offensive maneuver that we really don't mind it using. Another strategic note. The Earth Crystal is the last crystal to attack. The reason this is so huge is because of Sandstorm. With the Earth Crystal being the last crystal to attack, we still have the benefits of Crystalline and Power Blast for the entire turn. Another very major strategic note, and the reason Culex is no threat. He will attack last. He is the last being to attack. What this means is we have Crystalline and Power Blast for the entire turn. And once we take care of the Wind Crystal, we will have the entire turn to get our defense back up. Keeping our defense in tip-top shape, I cannot stress this enough, keeping our defense in tip-top shape is of the utmost importance. When we defeat the Wind Crystal, then it will be Mario reapplying Crystalline. Before then, if we have to apply Crystalline again, it's going to be Geno. Now, I do have 5 pick-me-ups. Those are for Peach. If we need to revive Peach, it will be Geno. And the reason it will be Geno is because if you revive a party member who skips their turn in the lineup, they won't get their turn. By having Geno revive Peach, then Peach will still get her turn. And I'd rather have the AoE healing of Peach than the AoE damage of Geno. That being said, our strategy set. Let's dance, Culex! Thank you, Chrono Gear. I'm actually kind of nervous for this one. Now, I should bring up that I did practice this fight over the last couple of turns, and I'm 1-10 against this guy. But the key here is that 1 in the win column. I do know he is beatable. Now, you might be thinking, why am I using Super Jump rather than Ultra Jump? The reason I'm using Super Jump, yes, it is doable. The reason I'm using Super Jump is because I want to control the target. Ultra Jump is very inconsistent. Fuck! Oh, we lost. There, yep, we lost. First turn. Go fucking figure. And I was kind of hoping to first try this thing. And by the way, hey Chrono Gear, can you hear the music fine? Okay. Now I should bring up that the boss music actually debuted in Final Fantasy IV. No, I want you to use Crystalline. The music in this fight debuted as the boss music in Final Fantasy IV. I believe they brought it over simply because at the time Final Fantasy IV was huge in the States and Japan. So they decided, hey, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and make this game in collaboration with Nintendo, but we're just gonna go ahead and put in our own little plug, and that happens to be this music. Okay, there's half his health. Lightning Orb, that's the attack we want him to use. It's either that or Static E that we want him to use. The worst case scenario is that Culex uses Shredder turn 1. Okay, Water Blast, that is no threat. Best case scenario is Culex uses Meteor Mash. Flamestone, okay, that's fine, we can handle that. So now, you use Genoblast. Yeah, right? Oh, fuck, I wanted to use, not Genoblast, but oh well, that's fine. Okay, you are going to heal. And you are going to super jump. We need to take that thing out. There it goes! So now our chances of winning this fight have greatly increased. Oh, and by the way, Miyaguru, the Earth Crystal also knows electric attacks. Okay, there's Shredder. That's fine. That's fine. That's essentially a free turn. We wanted to use Geno Flash. Group Hug, and you use Crystalline. If we can get a freebie, that would be great. Now, Geno really isn't going to be attacking this round. There's Corona. Thank you, Crystalline. Dark Star. Okay, that really isn't that big a threat, although it can be. Okay, so, no, I want you to use Maple Syrup. We need flower points. You Group Hug. Now, I should bring up that the Earth Crystal... no, there's actually more Earth moves. In fact, he possesses one of them, a Boulder. But anyway, the Earth Crystal, believe it or not, is weak to fire. Which is a benefit for us because Mario can still do absurd damage. Or mediocre damage. That was pathetic, Mario. Now, if we can't take out another crystal by the time we run out of, crystallines, this could be a problem. Now, I understand that I'm only healing for when we have, like, what was it, 80 health missing? But that's perfectly fine. We want to be ready for the worst case scenario. We also want to save some syrups for Culex. Shredder again. Alright, can we at least get one freebie out of this? No. Okay, so you... Only 50. You know what? I think you're good to attack. And you... Ultra Flame. And you know what? I think I kind of screwed that one up. I think I wanted Geno to attack and Mario to use Crystalline. Okay, there's Blast. That's fine. Blast is perfectly fine. Okay. Super Flame will bring us down to 20. Okay, that's good. Worst case scenario, Culex uses Shredder. Blizzard, that's fine. The Water Crystal is no threat to us. Boulder. Good. At least it's not using Sandstorm. Ah, God damn it. Sorry about that. I, moved my cup in an odd way. That'll bring us down to 5. Okay, we could do that. And it used Flamestone, so we still have Group Hug. And you to Royal Syrup. Once we get rid of the crystals, we can start slowing down our consumption of our syrups. Okay, so you are going to Geno Flash. Okay, there goes the way. That isn't exactly what we needed, but we could use that. That's still damage we are not taking. Any damage that we don't take is good damage. Okay, we have 6 more crystallines. Freebie! Okay, that is perfect. That gives us at least 1 crystalline against Culex. Okay, so Mario is short 60. I think you're good to attack. Storm, we could use. We could stand Storm. Especially if it misses. Meteor Blast. That's the attack we want him to use. It's the weakest move in his arsenal. Okay, so Geno Blast for AoE damage. And so we still have the flower points to heal. There goes the Earth Crystal! Okay. No, use that freebie crystalline. Dark Star, okay. That's fine. That'll bring us down to 6. Okay, we got 3 maple syrups and 4 royal syrups. No, I think I want to use a... How many... Okay, yeah, I do want to use a royal syrup. Okay. There goes the fire crystal! Okay, Peach, I think you're good to attack. It's not much, but it is some damage. And by the way, now that Culex is alone, Ultra Jump has now become a viable attack. Okay, so now we got a free turn. So you are going to crystalline. No, you know what? I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to crystalline. But I'm going to anyway, just to be safe. Okay, freebie. Always good. Meteor Blast. Now, how much damage do you do on a standard attack? Not much. Okay, so you are gonna Ultra Jump. Okay, so we need flower points. You could stand to attack. We didn't take much damage that turn. Come on, use Shredder. We actually want him to use Shredder this round. There's Shredder. Okay, good, good, good. So you are going to Geno Boost Mario. You are going to reapply Crystalline. And you are going to Ultra Jump. Okay, there's Flamestone. That's good. We can handle that. You know, I think he's good to use Geno Beam to preserve our flower points. Geno Beam is not that weak in attack for how few flower points it actually takes. You're good to attack. Down goes Frazier! Your spirit is strong. Thank you, brave knight. I will treasure this memento of my journey here. Perhaps in another time, another game, we may have been mortal enemies. Let us part as comrades in arms. Take this. Treasure as a keepsake of our fight. Yeah, that's some punctuation there. Quartz Charm. Farewell, champion knight. So now Culex has been sealed. And by the way, since I didn't do it at the very beginning, we were still naked. So before we move on, yes, I'm saving this file. And that is Mario RPG without gear. So, I know some of you may be new here. What we do in between every playthrough is we have a special challenge, and it's a challenge that I can't find any information on. It's called the 6-Mon Army. Let me go ahead and update some information. Thank you, Mia. I told you it was possible. And category is Pokemon Red and Blue. And that can be shut down. Oh, I don't want it that big. There we go. And now I need to update a couple of things over here. And by the way, thank you, Angel Rose. We have a special command. Now, this is a special challenge. It's called the Pokemon 6-Mon Army Challenge. To see the rule set, if you type !rules, you will see the entire rule set. Now, in my last challenge, in my last run of this challenge, I said that I may amend the no items rule. Yeah, that I was half asleep there. Now that I'm fully awake, no, I'm not amending the no items rule. No items in battle. Thank you, Mia. So on that, what do you say we get started? And by the way, this is a randomizer. I'm using the Universal Pokemon Randomizer for this. Wait a second. Did I Okay, I'm gonna have to shut this down. Sorry about that. I didn't know that I already had a save file on here. The point behind a randomizer is that I don't know what's coming, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a new seed real quick. I could have swore I rolled this seed no more than about 20 minutes ago. Okay, Pokemon Blue. Load settings, my stream settings. Randomize. Copy the seed. Update my seed message. I could have swore this was a completely unique seed. So that will have my entire seed on it. So now we come back here. Open Game Boy. There we go. Bring that back. Just did. It should have been updated. Okay. That's odd. What is my name? You know what? Miyaguru, would you like to be the trainer? The player trainer. And by the way, because it is my signature, Angel Rose will be the rival. Eagle Rose. Angel Rose. We got a Pokédoll. Really? That's what you're giving me? A Pokédoll? Hey, wait, don't go out! Don't run away! Okay, so what starters do we have here? We have Vileplume. Omastar. Mia, your call. Vileplume, Omastar, and Weedle. Are you taking Weedle? You got Vileplume, Omastar, and Weedle. Praise Helix. So, yeah, this is pretty much gonna be a win. Let's check out our Omastar Catastrophe. Oh, that is a good special. Does it have Water Gun? It does have Water Gun. Oh, that is awesome. Already, I'm not liking this seed. Vileplume, Omastar, and Weedle. Definitely gonna take this one slowly. Oh, ow, that hurted. Get wrecked, Weedle. Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! Yeah, you did. You know, Angel Rose, you could have picked Vileplume and absolutely dominated us, but you decided on Weedle. Because AI. Alright, first look at what's around. Porygon. That's not a bad one, and it's level 2. Not such a bad choice, actually. A normal type that can change its type and learn psychic type moves, the most OP move in the game? Porygon is not a bad choice. Shelter, not such a huge fan of Shelter, especially considering we already have a water type. It might be Mia, but I'm not 100% on that. I do know that it was named after Polygon, but I'm not sure if it was supposed to be Polygon. I will definitely look that one up, though. Wouldn't surprise me. Alright, Angel Rose, where the hell are ya? Yes, I did. I came from Pallet Town, Oaks Parcel. So we got a decent one in Porygon in Route 1. I'm not sure if I'm sold on Ponyta Rapidash. Love you too, baby sis. Hey, just because you're older doesn't mean you're a bigger sis. I feel the need to remind you, Angel Rose, I'm 1.5 feet taller than you. Baby sis. Ghastly, possible. Ghastly's a possibility. I mean, it can learn Psychic. It definitely learns Hypnosis and Dream Eater, which are really good attacks. And it can learn Psychic. And having a Ghastly gives us a 3-form Pokemon that we can use towards getting Flash. Ten Pokeballs, because, yeah, we'll need them. So we got 2 possibilities on Route 1. Porygon and Ghastly, what do we have over here? Anything good? Oh, another 3-former, and one that I actually like. I will definitely keep Butterfree in mind. We've already got one 3-former. Arcanine, not a huge fan of it because it doesn't have it doesn't have access to Flamethrower. Although I probably should fight Arcanine. I need some levels. Primeape. Not a huge fan of Primeape. Because Psychics exist. We already have a water type. Oh! Oh! Now, of the legendary birds, Zapdos actually starts with the best moveset. Yes, I'm catching this thing. Nickname to Zapdos? Yep. Yep. Oh, it's Zapdos! Oh, it's Ekans! Okay, so we got our first. Now the question is, we only really want to train 2 Pokemon through Misty. Ditto. We also want to keep something relatively weak specifically for Ditto. Another Zapdos. I'm going to stay here for a little while, see what's over here, and eventually go back to Route 1 and see what the slots are there. It'd be really nice if we got a Lickitung, Krabby, or Mew. Die, motherfucker, die! I said die! So we got 4 more Pokemon, and we need 8 more Pokédex entries. Ow! This could hurt! Okay, maybe not. Oh, that's right, we have an absurdly high special. And this is before the special stat was split, so the special stat actually governs both offense and defense. I'm highly contemplating going after that, at least that Ghastly. And maybe Caterpie. I'm going to keep Caterpie in mind. I do want to see if we have any Psychics around. Because if we do, then Caterpie is going to be useless. I mean, maybe Mega Drain and the Powders? Oh, an Escape Rope. Could use that. Okay, yeah, I am gonna go after Ghastly. I need the Pokédex entries. But what else do we have here? $12 experience. Yeah, not worth grinding. Oh! Yes, please! Yes, please! I understand that... Okay, so I understand that we already have a water type, but Kingler is important. That means we don't need Ghastly. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Okay, so now we can be picky. Now we do need 7 Pokédex entries over 3 Pokemon. So we still need a 3-former. But having Kingler means that we could hold out for something better like an Abra. Well, let's see what else is here. Or Bellsprout. We could stand a Bellsprout. Bellsprout and its spammy rap. Uh-oh. Yeah. Not doing that. So I definitely want that Bellsprout. But this also means we can't take Porygon with us. Because we need 7 entries over 3 Pokemon. We're going to need 4 entries over 2 Pokemon. And by the way, having that Zapdos actually gives us somebody that can use Flash, I believe. Okay, I actually want to bring in... No. Let's try it again. Oh, come on, Bellsprout. Would you one-shot it with a Horn Attack? No. I think I'm going to have to run from this one to heal up. Now we know that only a crit can take out Bellsprout. And I think the second Pokemon that we're going to train up through Misty is going to be Bellsprout. They actually cover each other's weaknesses. A Bellsprout and Omastar cover each other's weaknesses. Golduck, no, don't need Golduck. Now, if you have an Abra somewhere in there, I could use that. Not Weedle. Okay, where's that Bellsprout? We know we need a crit, so we don't want to crit. We also don't want it to... Okay, growth, that's good. That's good. It can use growth. But that also means we need to catch it this ball. Perfect. Yes. Who's another regular? Okay, so we have Bellsprout, Neji the Bellsprout. But we're also going to have to grind it up. So I am going to do that just real quick in Route 22. I think that's Route 22. And take on Angel Rose again. And eventually, we will check out Viridian Forest, Route 3 and Route 2 and Viridian Forest, see if there's anything good there. We do need another 3-former or 2 2-formers. Either one doesn't matter. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on this Caterpie. Okay, so Catty Astrophy is going to take some pretty substantial damage, but she should be able to knock it out. That's the key here, knocking it out. Unless it gets a crit. Is there anything worth anything else worth a damn here? Okay. Now my question is... Oh, that's not good. How much damage? I think we might need to run from this one. Okay, that was... Ugh. Okay, now let's go north to Route 2, see if there's anything good up there. Having Kingler means I can hold out for an Abra, but I need an Abra for that to make sense. Sandshrew. I mean, it is a two-former. This gives us the opportunity to get another two-former. Meanwhile, if we need to, we still have Ghastly that can be our Psychic user, although it won't learn Confusion or Psybeam. Hey, Angel Rose! Yeah, that was a 1 in 256. Nice 1 in 256 there, Rapidash. Okay, we know we have Sandshrew and Rapidash here. Do we have anything else? You know, we could have taken Vileplume and still gotten all three starters. In their evolved forms! But that's fine. I mean, Omastar isn't necessarily bad, per se. I just... Eh, it's not bad. Not a bad choice. Considering. Okay, what are our levels? We got Neji at 8, 98 to go to 9, and Catastrophe at 8 with 21 to go to 9. So we know we have Sandshrew and Rapidash. Bulbasaur. I do not want Bulbasaur. We already have our 3-form grass type, although if I had known Bulbasaur was here, I probably still would be taking Bellsprout. It has a powders, but it also has Wrap. And in fact, Bellsprout Wrap is actually quite infamous. And one of the biggest reasons they nerfed Wrap in later versions, later generations. Bulbasaur and Venusaur in the same route. Yeah, no thanks. Man, they really want me to have Arcanine. We murder horses, so we murder doggos. Yeah, I'm not fucking around with a Venusaur. Not with this team. At least not yet. Now, I know what you're probably asking, why am I grinding? Well, that's because one of the settings that I have on this randomizer is all trainer Pokemon, their levels are plus 50%. So, yeah, our next rival fight, he's going to have, his starter, I believe is going to be level 12. I mean, don't get me wrong. Catastrophe should be able to murder a level 12 Weedle as she is right now. However, we don't know what his second Pokemon is. So we do want to make sure that we're at least in somewhat decent shape going into that fight. And it doesn't look like we're getting anything good here. What about Viridian Forest? And another thing this randomizer does is it randomizes every single Pokemon slot. Well now! But anyway, yeah, Leafstone and I have Bellsprout. Anyway, what this randomizer does is it randomizes every Pokemon slot, and every Pokemon in every level is its own slot. So here, we're gonna have a fuck ton of Pokemon to look at. If it gives us any encounters. And they really want me to have Primeape, apparently. So this one probably replaces Caterpie. Run some laps because Pokemon. Come on. Don't make me have to use Speed Up. Really? Nothing? Speed Up. Paris. No, thank you. Sorry, but this... Really? Sorry about the ear rape. It's just not giving me anything, so I'm forced to use Speed Up to encounter Jigglypuff. Fuck you. Now, thankfully, Sing is the only thing Jigglypuff can do. But with us attacking first, actually, bring in Amberst. Because Jigglypuff cannot hurt us. Growlithe? Okay. We get Growlithe, and we will have access to Flamethrower, eventually. We don't have access to that move with Arcanine. Possibility. And it gives us a 2-former. That way. So, all we need is a Firestone and we get Flash. But I'm still not sold. It's way too random. I mean, I lucked into that Leaf Stone. I really lucked into that Leaf Stone. Because horse, we take it out. We also want Bellsprout to learn rap. Angel Rose, you know I'm gonna do that every time I encounter a horse. You know I'm gonna do that every time I encounter a horse. Okay, do we have anything else here? You know, honestly, I'm not... Kabuto. Now, head-to-head, Kabuto would definitely beat Ammonite. And the reason for that is Kabuto also learns Absorb. Yeah, but I don't want to. I want to kill all the horsies because you exist. But anyway, I'm considering Kabuto, because if we can get Kabuto, we could also get Growlithe, and in so doing, get our 10 Pokédex entries. Oh, fuck you, Jigglypuff. Come on. There we go. Fuck! Wakey, wakey! And stay awakey! Okay, so we know I have Jigglypuff. We got... Hello? We get Charizard here. We go back and get Ghastly. We will need to bring that Ghastly up to level 37. But we will have our 10 Pokemon. We will have our 10 Pokédex slots. But I don't want you taking it on? And it still has Growl, which means it hasn't learned Flamethrower yet. Or we could just knock it the fuck out. Come on, where's that Charizard? Oh! Oh! We will be forced into a 3-former. I'm doing it because we have two 3-formers early. But I don't want you taking it on. I want you. Okay, you can disable all you want. Would a water gun take it? Fuck! But at least we know we have Alakazam here. We will be forced into a 3-form, and thankfully we have 2 of them between Route 1 and Route 22. We will have to hunt them down. Oh, but they're both psychics. Well, Ghastly is psychic, sort of. Its Ghost-type moves are... the Ghost-type moveset is pathetic. You know what? I actually want Catastrophe in the front. That way if we run into it again... We also have Butterfree. We also have Caterpie, which evolves into Butterfree quite early. What that means is we have our 3-former there. I think I'm going for Butterfree. kind of wanted this to be Abra, but no skin off my nose getting Alakazam. Where is Alakazam? Seal. I want Alakazam. Don't need Kabuto. We need Alakazam. Although taking out experience, not exactly a bad thing. And it's rock water, so it's double weak. Where is that Alakazam? It was level 6, so it replaced one of the Cocoons. I'm guessing it replaced Kakuna. Because it seems to me like that is a rare encounter, which in Pokemon Blue, Kakuna is a rare encounter. And it's already level 6, so we will have to grind it up, but when we do, we will have a very, there it is. Okay, we will have a powerful psychic type that can back us up. Okay, stay in the ball, stay in the ball. Fuck! Alakazam! Because I don't have a big community at this point. Okay, so now we want to put Alakazam up front and get it trained up. We have a powerful third Pokemon that can help us out. But now we need that third former. Third 3-former. Which means we gotta go back and catch that Caterpie. And having two psychic types, Pokemon that can learn, two Pokemon that can learn psychic type moves, never a bad thing in Gen 1. Okay, Poliwhirl. We want to put Teleport last. We want to keep it in our moveset, but we want to make sure it's last. Okay, now we go for that Caterpie. I said go for that Caterpie. Mankey. Sorry, Mankey, you don't have enough evolutions. Oh, stop! Give me that Caterpie! There we go. Caterpie. Which, by the way, for the record, my favorite Pokemon is Butterfree. Okay, so now we got a relatively deep team. We got two Psychic users in Alakazam and eventually Butterfree. We've got a Rap Spammer. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes! Now I can only struggle. But anyway, we got a powerful Psychic user, a versatile Psychic user, a Grass Pokemon that can spam Rap, and Zapdos. Zapdos needs no introduction. And we got all 10 of our necessary Pokédex entries. Now, I think Diamond should be able to take on Constrict. I think Diamond should be able to take on Weedle as is, but I still want to beef it up because Weedle ain't going to give that much experience. Oh, and by the way, now that we have a Disabler, we have somebody that can disable the use of Transform, so... What? We disable Transform! So I get Diamond up to level 8, level 10, and I may just do the same, you know, switch train Caterpie, switch train Jenny Beans to Caterpie, get her up to level 10. That way we can get some some strength to our other Pokemon and still have that Pokédex entry. And it still allows us to go 4 deep in our roster. Okay, Diamond, you can level up at any time now. We need to bring up Jenny Beans. Perfect! Alright, Jenny Beans, you're up. We're at least going to bring her up to level 7. That way she can evolve into Metapod. And maybe switch train the final 3 levels as we advance. Level 3 Caterpie versus level 3 Caterpie. I think I'll pass on that. Catastrophe. Oh, that was shit for experience. Okay, no more Caterpies. That, however... Alright, Neji. Get some switch training in because you will not be able to beat this thing. Wait, can you? Its only strength is flying. Okay, decent damage. But if it uses Drill Peck on you, you are fucked. And we kind of need him to learn Rap. I don't remember when he learns Rap. I think it's level 12. Okay, so now I'm at least somewhat comfortable taking on a level 3 Caterpie with Jenny Beans. Type advantages! Yeah, speed falls and... yeah. Okay, now she's level 5. Oh, we could actually lure this one into a bad Pokemon. There we go. Yes, become Caterpie. And you missed! Now, can you take this thing on by yourself? No. Maybe. I mean, a well-placed crit would certainly help. Like that. And especially if it keeps using String Shot. Oh. It gives Caterpie experience. Just 2 more levels. Just 2 more levels. Okay, there's Poliwhirl. Which means we can get Neji a bit more experience. Jenny Beans, please. Because you're not weak against any of its attacks. I mean, if it uses Drill Pick, you might be a little fucked, but, you know, what can you do? There we go. Level 6. Just 1 more level to go, and we will take on rival number 2. This should help. Furry attack! And it missed! And it gets one-shotted! No. I just want to gain Jenny Beans 1 more level. Is that so much to ask? Okay, there's Poliwhirl. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, you can stop now. Perfect. Now, do we have... I believe we have antidotes at this Pokemon. If that's the case, then we don't have to lead with Neji against Weedle. I kind of want to see what what Angel Rose's second Pokemon is. So, antidote? Yes. We'll only need 1 because worst case scenario... Catastrophe gets poisoned again, and we just heal it outside of battle. But I do kind of want to get Catastrophe a few more levels. Okay, 31 defense, 30 special. That is a strong defense. Oh, it's actually not that far behind Diamond. Wow. And here Alakazam is constantly seen as one of the most broken Pokemon in Gen 1. So I'm gonna lead with Jenny Beans, get her some switch training in. Switch into Catastrophe. Excuse me. Then see what second Pokemon is. Okay, there's Weedle. Level 14 Weedle. Yeah, you go bye-bye. No, you know what? I think I might actually want to bring in Neji. Because, no. Yes, that is a legal move. I don't have badges. That growth is a legal move. It is a legal move because I don't have badges. However, its double weakness to grass doesn't exactly make me feel too comfortable. Especially with poison being a physical type. Oh. This may have been a bad... Yeah, that was definitely a bad move. Okay, help! One-shot this thing, please! Ditto. Okay. We're gonna leave Jenny Beans in for a turn. And the reason we want to do that is because of that. Give it Metapod. Now, it will no tackle and string shot, but that's perfectly fine. No, that was strategy, Angel Rose. Learn it! I told you had a chance to kick our ass with Vileplume! Mia picked Omastar! You picked Weedle! That's your fault! So Brock's Pokemon are each going, his ace is going to be level 21. So I do want Alakazam at the lead. Get it trained up because the only type that resists Psychic in Gen 1 is other Psychics. I mean, having Butterfree may not be such a bad idea to back it up. But I at least want Alakazam as my ace. Muck. You know what Muck spelled backwards is? Articuno. Wow, this could get interesting. Okay, that was a good crit. Ice Beam. Now, it ain't gonna do much damage, and it can't freeze us. We're already poisoned, so it can't freeze us. That was a good crit. Thank God we have that antidote. And level 14. Yeah, Caterpie can't cut it because you don't have a Caterpie. Okay, Antidote Diamond. Where's that potion? Kabutops. This should be a one-shot. Or not. Especially if you're using Harden. Stupid AI is stupid. Grimer. Easy peasy. And Meowth. So I'm going to go ahead and switch train in Jenny Beans because for this one, I do want to scout its damage with Neji. How much damage can it do? Okay, there's Growl. That's fine. Growl all you want. Oh! How much damage can you do to it? Okay. That could have been a disaster. Especially if it kept using Scratch. Because 8 damage out of 35? That's a lot. Especially when you're dealing with permadeath. Max Repel. I didn't use that Max Repel. I could use some random encounters, please. Thank you. And Jigglypoof. Great Ball. Nothing is more useless right now than more Pokeballs. And Guard Spec, gonna be selling that here shortly. I can't use it. Not a legendary, not Slowbro. Oh boy. This could get interesting. Now we can't use... Can we disable Confusion? We disabled Disable and it was undisabled the turn out. Okay, there's Confusion. We just disabled Confusion. Okay, Neji, come on in. Mop the floor with it. Or get the floor mopped with you. That works too. Oh, shit. Didn't want to do that. And that was a crit. Shit. Not a horn attack. Fuck! Okay, keep using Headbutt. Headbutt is a good attack for you to... We are now in Confusion range. Part Psychic, so you're not gonna do shit. And there it goes. There goes Zapdos. Okay, Neji's at level 12. Doesn't learn Rap. Catastrophe at level 11. That could have gone a lot better. But unfortunately, we lost Zapdos. So one of the quirks of a 6-mon army is if a Pokemon faints, as we just lost Amburst, it must be released. And another one of the quirks is it can never be replaced. This is our team for the rest of the game. Now, thankfully, we still have our HM users. Chrono Gear, the Kingler, is a Pokemon that can learn all HMs required to complete the game. And because we didn't lose either Neji or Jenny Beans, we still have those evolutions. I really don't want to risk it. I actually want to bring up Neji. Grinding! And how much does Jenny Beans have left? 213. Okay, now it learned Rap. Good. So we have something that can spam Rap. If we need to. Not a lot of experience. God damn. Now, another perk about Gen 1 Rap, if the first hit is a critical hit, they're all critical hits. If the first hit is not a critical hit, none of them are critical hits. And Bellsprout actually has a pretty decent base speed. The reason his base speed is so important is because in Gen 1, your base crit rate is based on your base speed. So with Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and Victory Bell having such decent base speed, they not only attack first, but they get crits at a relatively decent clip. It's actually one of the biggest reasons Nerf was wrapped in later generations. It just became too overpowered because of Bellsprout. Come on, give me something worth fighting. Okay, how long until you reach level 14? 9. Okay, so now let's bring in Jenny Beans, switch train her up to level 10. Fuck. You know what? I think I might have to start taking on Bulbasaur. It looks like they're pretty common here. Okay, now we get Butterfree. And by the way, in Gen 1, in Red and Blue, it is important that you evolve it into Butterfree no later than level 12. Because that's when it learns Confusion. Now, right now, it's still pretty useless, but once it gets up to level 12, it becomes a relatively decent Pokemon. Okay, now, I don't think we're ready for Brock, but we can certainly try. Having lost Zapdos, that's going to be a huge loss. Well, first, let's go ahead and sell off our useless items, our Pokeball, our Great Ball, that Guard Spec. Want to keep that Leaf Stone. Get rid of the Great Ball. Get rid of the Max Repel because we don't actually want it. And get rid of the Guard Spec. We can't use it. Guard Spec is in battle use only, by the way. That's why we want to get rid of it. No items in battle. Okay, so Brock. We need to be on our A game here. So I'm going to bring in Neji to scout. What do you have? Vaporeon! Okay! You should be able to take this thing on. Oh. Ow. Hey, you can miss your sand attacks all you want. Uh-oh. Yeah, help? Catastrophe? Oh, ow. Okay, I'm off the floor with him. Sand Slash. Do we actually want Ned to fight this thing, though? It does have a type advantage. Oh! Ow! No, we do not! Wow! That's a lot of... And we just lost me. Dead run. Yep, dead run. I mean, technically it's not dead, but it is pretty dead. Can we just end it? Well, we are now 0 for 3. We have just lost our entire team, and by rule, seeing the whiteout blackout screen means this is a dead run. So, what did we miss? Ah, fuck. Documents. No. Where is that document? Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Where is that? I want to see what I missed out on. There we go. Okay, so what did we miss out on? What did Brock have? Oh, you know what? Hey, Angel Rose, if Mia had taken Vileplume, then Rival would have taken Omastar, and in Rival 2, he would have had Rapidash. Alright, wild Pokemon. Rhydon. A Rhydon on Route 1. Route 3. Oh, Route 3 had Kadabra. Okay, how about Route 22? Did we miss anything on Route 22? Could have had Moltres from Route 22. Viridian Forest. Okay, so we saw everything in Viridian Forest. What about Mount Moon? What did we miss out on in Mount Moon? Dragonair. Vaporeon. Nothing of note. So, this really wasn't a great seed to begin with. Where is my first Mewtwo? Way down the line. Mewtwo and Rock Tunnel. Go fucking figure. The very reason I kept focusing on Pokédex entries, and we got it in Rock Tunnel. Okay then. Well, we still got another hour left. So, let me go ahead and disconnect this. That was me. Let me go ahead and update some information. Now come over here. We don't have a challenge anymore. We don't have a seed anymore. We don't have a rando. Don't need rules. Alright, so the next game on the agenda, our next playthrough, if I can get it to pull up. Oh shit, I don't even have it up. Okay. Turn up the volume. This, and let's make it a little bigger. This is Master of Orion. Developed and published by Microprose in 1994 for DOS, this is, and if you can believe it, a space shooter, city development, empire development, economics, war, space game. What's up, okay, Maymouth? How's it going? You missed not only the Culex fight, which we demolished Culex, but we are now 0-3 in 6-mon armies. So for this run, now here you can actually pick how big your galaxy is, your difficulty, and how many opponents you go up against. Now these are the settings that I'm going to be playing under: huge galaxy, hard difficulty, and let me check something real quick. It doesn't look like... Oh yeah, you can see that. And 5 opponents. Now, there is a rival... Now, the opponents that you go up against are picked at random. And it depends... Yeah, they're picked at random. Doesn't depend on really anything. There is a rivalry in particular that I'm looking for. Now, there are a number of races here. The Human, the Mercian, the Silicoid, Sakura, Cylon, Akari, Klakon, Borathi, Meklar, and Darlock. Now, I'm just going to tell you right now, I normally play the Sakura, Cylon, or Silicoid. The thing about the Silicoid is, we'll get into this in just a little bit. 1, they don't have to worry about industrial waste. And 2, they can colonize any planet right off the start. No other race can do this. So we are going to pick the Silicoid. And because yellow is my color, for some reason, yeah. You can also name, you can not only name your leader, which we're just going to keep it with Sediment. Because Sedimentite, the Silicoids, by the way, are rock people. The homeworld, the default homeworld, is always the same. In this case, Chryslon. Now, if in our opponents we don't get the pull that we're looking for, in this case I'm looking for a very specific rivalry, the Alkari and the Mercian, then I do have a save file that's at the very beginning that has that rivalry. First, let's go ahead and look at the map. Okay, we did get the Mercian Alkari rivalry. We also got the Cylon, Darlock, and Mekler. This could get interesting. So, Master of Orion is really about economics. You build up your empire. By the way, little warning. Because we're on the hard difficulty, our opponents will start ahead of us. I believe in hard difficulty, they have like 3 planets at the start. We only have 1. Also, the population depends on your difficulty. If you're on normal, easy, or simple, you will have 50 population. And hard or impossible, you will have 40 population. And by the way, the starting year is always 2300. So if somebody has 50 population, ask for the year. If they are at 2300, they're not on hard or impossible difficulty. Now, you have 3 ships to start with. First, let's go ahead and take a look at our fleet specs. The only ships that we need right now are the Scout and the Colony ships. So we are going to scrap the Destroyer, Bomber, and Fighter. And by the way, you're not hearing wrong. There's almost no music in this game. As much as I love this game, I am willing to point out its weaknesses. There's no music. So we actually do want to send our colony ship out to take over a planet. And if you watch playthroughs of this and on other channels, they will be picky about the planets that they take. We don't have that luxury. So we want to send our colony ship out to take over a planet. Now, warning. The reason I picked that planet in particular, there's a reason for that. You never, ever want to send a colony ship to an undiscovered red planet. You always want to send your scouts to the red planet, and the reason for that is the prize of the galaxy is Orion. But in order to conquer Orion, you have to defeat a Guardian, a giant space spider that will destroy everything. So you want to see if any red planets nearby are Orion. If any of these 2 are Orion, that changes everything, and we will have to protect it from everything. So let's go ahead. By the way, these are sliders for your resources. Every planet that you conquer gives you income. In this case, planetary income. So we have 54 BC coming in with no reserve, which means that we can't do jack shit right now. At the start, your industry is 2 factories for every one population. By the way, this is million. So Chryson, your home planet is always a great planet. Maximum population is always 100 million. So we do want to max that out. Okay, so the first red planet is not Orion. That's good. This is a terrible planet. Hostile environment, although ultra rich, which means research is gonna go quite smoothly. Kita, the planet Kita. Now for Chryslon, we do want to get some defense going. It is going to take a while for us to build missile bases, but that's what we want. We also want to get some ship production going, because we will need to invest in rapid expansion, especially considering we got the Cylons. Now, the Cylons are tech geniuses. Generally speaking, they'll keep to themselves, so we really shouldn't find ourselves at war with the Cylons too much. But they can become powerful quickly if you leave them to their devices. Okay, so neither one of these is Orion. That is the next planet I'm going after. That being said, what's that planet like, and what's that planet like? And I'll go ahead and show off. Actually, let's go ahead and show that off now, because we don't need the base colony ship anymore. This is the design screen. You have 4 different sizes, small, medium, large, and huge, and the size up is always 6 times bigger than the size before it. Now, we will actually want to build a colony ship. Standard colony base, that's all we're going to need. Oh, stop that. Now, I understand that I already have a colony ship. However, every single ship that you make has a cost to it. Not only a cost to build, but a cost to maintain. And as you can see, it's also easier to build the colony ship that we just designed, even though its specs are exactly like the colony ship that we started with. So let's go ahead and go over to here. Scrap that. It might not be that much in terms of cost, but that little bit just bought us 2 years. Now, yeah, you're seeing here that it'll take 40 years to build the colony ship and 50 years for a planetary base. That's not entirely accurate. As you build industry and population, these will go down in a hurry. So we actually want to get Kita on its feet so it can start supporting itself. I mean, seriously, 3 years and we lost 8 years off production time. 8 years off the ship design and 11 years off the missile bases. Okay, Arana, we actually want that planet eventually. And it's fully within our range. Oh, we are now surrounded by amazing planets. This is actually really good. Now, we really don't want to work on our military defenses until later. Okay, that one's a bad one. What about this one? Now, at its core, we really don't have the option to be picky about the planets that we take. But as long as it's in our sphere of influence, we can take them at our discretion. Oh, battle. We just met the Cylons. And that is a scout. Now, one thing I should bring up. If their ships are unarmed, they will always retreat from battle. It doesn't matter if your ship is armed or not, they will always retreat from battle. So we get to scout this planet. Yes, galactic domination through 2 methods. One of 2 methods. Either one, democracy. When the galaxy is 2/3 conquered between all the races, then every 25 turns there's going to be a galactic meeting to discuss the supreme leader, for lack of a better word, of the entire galaxy. This is the quote-unquote good ending. You have to win by a 2/3 majority. The other way to win is through just domination, just destroy everything. It doesn't matter how we win, we just want to win. And we had some really good luck. Okay, so we can't check that one out yet. How about that one? Really, to start, all we're going to be doing is... Oh, okay. Yeah, you focus on your ecology. Get some defense going. And get a colony ship going. Oh, now we made contact with the Mercian. I haven't discussed strategy yet. And the Mercians are going to be huge for our game plan. Okay, so the reason I hunted down the Mercian-Alkari duo. In Master of Orion lore, the Mercians and Alkaris they're mortal enemies. In this war, we want to side with the Mercian. And now that we have made contact with them, that shouldn't take too long. So actually we want to expand north. Maybe take Cirrus next. we want to eventually strike an alliance with the Merchant. Another scout. We eventually want to strike an alliance with the Merchant, and there is a reason we want to strike an alliance with the Merchant. Okay, so that ship came from over here. I think we might want to take Zudox next. It is a weaker planet, but we should be able to come into contact with the Merchants relatively soon by taking it. Okay, so now you have more factories that need to be made. 20 colonists, okay. Let's go ahead and put you on complete ship production. Chase you away. Colonize this planet. It is a weaker planet than what we have. However, I want to build relations with the Merchants as quickly as possible. And yes, there is a reason for that. Miyaguru, I hope you're paying attention. Okay, so now we got 2 colony ships. Go after that one. And start taking some of these stronger planets. Wait, is that one? Yes, that's one of them. Although the fact that I've got 2 races within a small sector of me, that's actually kind of scary. Build Irana. And we have another colony ship at Chryslon. Okay, so where's another strong one? That is not it. That one's unexplored, so let's go ahead and send you over there, see what that's all about. Okay, Barrow. Oh, out of range. So I guess we're not taking it. Although we can take Cryas. The first part of this game is going to be all about rapid expansion. You will need rapid expansion. And the unexplored Jenga? Yeah, we got lucky here. The Merchant. Hey, Mia. We're eventually going to strike an alliance with the Merchant. So now that we have contact with our first race, let's go ahead and check her out. No, I don't want that. I want report. What's her person? Aggressive diplomat. Okay, so this is actually somewhat good. It means that they're not going to attack us. The Merchants aren't going to attack us if we don't have, if we aren't at war. So we do want to send some spies over here. Now, what spies do, you can actually do one of 3 things with a spy. You can either sabotage, which causes revolts and could destroy industry, cause revolts, which could slow them down a little bit. Espionage will allow you to steal technology, but because we want to strike an alliance with Cat Waifu here, we want to keep them hidden. And the reason we want them to stay hidden is because we want to keep an eye on them and see what they're all about. So let's go ahead and increase planetary spending on security because I don't want people stealing from me. Okay, so let's go ahead and form a trade agreement. So now we have the first step towards friendly relations with Cat Waifu here. A trade agreement. Now, do you... Okay. Yeah, they have 3 different facial expressions. This is angry. We don't have technology that they want, which is understandable because we still have level 1 technology. Now, the treaties, non-aggression pact and alliance, we're not getting either of these. We're not getting either of these so early. We actually want to work her in to those treaties with a non-aggression pact first, followed by an alliance later. But now that we have contact with Cat Waifu, we can expand at our pace. Okay, we actually want to send that one to Burrell, and the reason we want to take that one is to open up. I believe it's this planet, which we can't reach right now. Can we? No. So in order to take this great planet, we need to take either one of these two planets. And actually, I want to send... Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it that way because it is closer. And send you down... You can't. Okay, send you over here. You can't. Send you over there. Now, we don't want to encroach... Yes, cat waifu. We don't want to encroach too much on their territory because they can be quite territorial. So Jinga and this planet, Hyboria, are probably going to be our front lines for quite a while. All right, Kita, what are you at? Okay, you do have a missile base. You've got a missile base, so we can actually take you off of a little bit of production. Put you on more defensive production. 1 year more for the colony ship in exchange for 2 years off defenses? Yeah, I'll do that. Early game, you will have to micromanage. Because, especially if you're seeking aggressive expansion like we are, your planets are pretty vulnerable. In fact, we actually want to design a defender. We want nuclear missiles. Can we get a heavy laser? We cannot. Do I really want to make a large ship, though, as an early game defender? What kind of armor? Okay. But you don't have a laser. I'm going to have to make a large one. Give you a heavy laser, battle scanner. Wait, we can... And a laser. Okay, so you can take a heavy laser and a laser. That's actually not a bad idea. So you got missiles for range and 2 lasers for combat. So this one is going to be... I gotta remember. Defender. And actually, I want Kita to start making it. What are you at? Okay, you can't do anything except for make a couple of factories. Okay, we actually want to send that. And now, ships allows you to toggle through all of your ships. We still want defender. Relock. This is relocate. This allows you to relocate ships that were built at that planet to another location. So not only when it's built, not only will it start advancing towards Jinga, it will actually get a free turn in movement. So we actually want to do that. We want to keep it on the front lines, away from. We want to keep it on the front lines, looking at the Martian, because we do want to chase them away from attacking us. Because Jinga right now is completely undefended. Hell, our entire fleet is undefended. In fact, let's go ahead and look at specs. We can scrap our scout now. Now that we have our defender, we can scrap our scout. Yes, we want to build a new colony. This is a terrible planet. It's really not going to be doing much. Okay. Reticuli. It's really not going to be doing much at the start of its career. And okay, we still have one more planet that we can conquer. So now we might be able to take that one. So I'm going to go ahead and build one more colony ship. See if we can take that planet. 2 missile bases, not even close to enough. And we have a defender, our first defender. Now, I should bring up the Cylons. Oh. Yeah. Get a defender for our entire perimeter. Sorry, kitty. I want this planet. Okay, so now we really can't move much further north because then we'd be encroaching on Martian territory. And even that's out of range. Okay, so because you can't do anything, you're going to start working on research. Now, I should bring up Eco. Generally speaking, you will need to make sure that this says clean. Every other race produces manufacturing waste. And this could really damage your planet if not managed correctly. The Silicoids, they don't have to worry about that. So we could put all of our resources into technology. Now, this is our technology screen. Eventually, we're going to be able to start picking from all of these fields. Now, I do want planetology. I don't think I want to get rid of weapons, though. Force fields we can get rid of. Computers we can get rid of. At least for now. Weapons we can, and by the way, these bars are how many scientists, so to speak, are working on that technology. The higher these bars are, the faster that technology will be discovered. So I do want a little bit of construction and some planetology. So now the only research we're going to be getting is construction, planetology, propulsion, and a tiny bit of weaponry. That's perfectly fine. Now, Kita, what do you got? Okay, you've got 5 years until your next defender. That's all we've got. Improved terraforming +10, that's all we've got. Okay, so this allows us to colonize those planets that we don't have, that we can't right now. Weapon technology, I want Hyper 5 rockets. Empire production, we are dead last. Although that's going to happen because, yeah, we kind of don't have any population. So now that we have range 4 coming, we actually want to start building up some colony ships. We don't have it yet. We need to discover it. And that is right here. Now this light bulb, this tells you how long until you discover the technology. When the light bulb fills up, it's going to give you a number, say 5%. That's the chances after that turn that you discovered that technology. However, there is a bug in this game. That number, it's actually double what that number says. So if it says, say, 50%, you are guaranteed to learn it after your next turn. And because we absolutely need expansion, let's go ahead and do that. Get some research going here, get some research going here. Okay, now these are the Cylons. They could be our biggest threat. So, no. I want to go to races. Now, can we improve our relations with... No, I don't want that. Okay, we can improve our relations with Cat Waifu. Now, what about the Cylons? Honorable diplomat. Okay, so they are not going to be attacking us ever. That is, unless we steal their technology. Now, the Cylons' big thing is they are technological masters. We will never be able to exchange technology with them. We can, however, build decent diplomatic relations with them. So we want to do that. That's why we have those spies coming. On espionage. We want their tech. In fact, they're probably going to be the only ones we steal from. But we need to do it. Because with them being technological masters, yeah! Okay, what are you all doing? Okay, so you can only stay clean. So that is actually the best for you. Now, another thing I'd like to address is trans. What this does is it allows you to move population between planets. Now, they will move roughly the speed of your fastest engine. Okay, so we actually want to send 2 of you, because you're 4 population away from max. We also... Kita. What are you at? 95. So Reticuli, they're going to need some major help. We really can't do much right now. How's that tech coming? Okay. It's about halfway. It's about halfway there. Okay, so Reticuli is receiving very poor. Very... Okay. So these trade agreements that we're in, they start off bad for us, but eventually they start growing. The humans actually get a bonus to trade agreements. Humans that we aren't. Okay, so with Kita, you can send a defender there. So now I want you to populate Irana. And for that, let's send about 42. And the reason we want to send so many people to Irana is because it is now on our front lines. We need it to start building some bases. Meanwhile, we still need a fleet of colony ships, so when we get that propulsion technology, we can immediately, and there it is, range 6. We can immediately start colonizing these planets around us. Okay, so I want one of you to go there. Wait, what is that one? 25, 95. Okay, so we want Barrel first. And we want one of you to go there. Now, this also means we are probably going to encroach in Cylon territory, but it can't be helped. Isn't there a good one over here? Yeah, I guess we're going to have to encroach on Cylon territory. But that's fine. And what do you have here? You have a colony ship that's not doing anything. We don't want to move north. I know they're not discovered, but I actually want to take these planets. So we're not encroaching on Mercian territory. Fleet strength, we're number 3 and we've got nothing militarily. However, the Mercians are way above us. Okay, so I think we're taking... Okay, so where's this colony ship going? It is going to the bottom one. Okay, so we want to send that here. Okay, out of range. Send it there. And now we want you to relocate to Creus. Now, can you start growing population? You can. That's what we want. What are you at? 67. You can build slowly because you are protected. Zudax, you're at 27, 19, 18. You are at max population, but your industry sucks. I mean, we've only got 30 reserve BC. Yes, Bill Burrell. And we have a defender going to Creus. Danubis. Okay, so now that we have a defender going to Creus, we actually want to send this next defender to Danubis. Because it is now on the front lines. Gallus. Right there. So while I'm thinking about it, can we improve relations? Oh, they've already got an alliance. Who do they have an alliance with? The Cylons. Okay, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, frames please. Them having an alliance with the Cylons, not necessarily a bad thing. Audience. However, this also means we're going to have to build relations with the Cylons if we're going to keep the Mercian. Okay. So we are close. We are close to being able to get a treaty with the Mercian. Form trade agreement. Can we do 75? Yes! So eventually... Okay, so now the Mercians are relaxed. This means it is now easier for us to get a non-aggression pact with them. Okay, so this is also a very primitive form of copy protection. Generally, so when the game was first released, you had this an instruction manual, and it had the names of all the ships in here between these pages, and you would have to guess the ship on screen correctly in order to continue your game. Now, this was actually bought from Steam, which means the copy protection is non-existent. Oh, primitive copy protection. Oh, what's going on here? A lynx? A couple of lynxes. Okay, where are you going? Oh, they just disappeared. Where the hell did they go? That's weird. They just vanished into thin air. Celia? Okay, so now let's go ahead and check out our tech. Balance it all out because we've got the propulsion that we need to at least advance our expansion. So we can come here. Although we will be invading Cylon territory. But we don't want to move there because we want the Mercian as our ally. Okay, Battle Computer Mark II. Class 2 deflector shields. I mean, okay, that's what we got. Okay, so we got a defender, and that is going to Danubis. Okay, so I want you to go up to Hyboria. No, Hyboria. And I want you to relocate a defender to Ridiculi. Argus? So now they know that I'm quite powerful. I've got 13 planets. Now, when we start getting to the democracy part of this, the strength of your empire will determine how many votes you get. So because we have so many planets, that's eventually going to start going up. Oh, we are now in a fight with the Cylon. We are just ahead of the Cylon for most planets. Okay, you don't have any orders. Can you make it there? No. How about there? Okay, so how are our planets doing? Okay, you're coming along. You're almost there. I actually want to build your population now. Keep you at least one factory per year, but growing your population. You've got 3 missile bases. That's not enough. But you're also the one building all of our defenders. Okay, so how's Irana doing? You're actually doing well. So I want you to start jacking up your missile bases. We might not need it for Kita, but because it's such a weak planet, it certainly wouldn't hurt. Oh, shit, no, I don't want you to go there. Do we have a colony ship that's not doing anything? Got a colony ship there. We got a defender going there. It looks like that's what we've got. Got a defender there. Now, it looks like that one colony ship is all we've got. Okay, now how are they doing? Danubis, oh, you need some help. Now, thankfully, you got a defender coming up, so if we do find ourselves being attacked by the Cylons, you at least have something to defend you. I think you're good. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Send about 4 million people over. Okay, so now Irana is going to start focusing on production. We want to start getting you some missile bases. Yeah, that's one thing you're going to notice about this playthrough. I'm going to be playing very defensively. Okay, another colony ship. What are you doing? Oh. That's already a Cylon colony. Okay, so we're moving south. Now, we could potentially take it. But I don't want to. I don't want to be at war with anybody quite yet. We are not ready for a war. Especially with the Cylons. Okay, Zudox has reached maximum population. So you start building missile bases and start researching. You need industry. Start researching stuff. You're almost there. Okay, another colony ship. Still can't reach it. Won't be too long now. I don't want that planet because I'll be encroaching on Mercian territory. Can we take that one? Have the Cylons taken it yet? Oh! We are now at war with the Cylons! This has just gotten interesting. Oh, I guess we're not at war. Not technically at war. Although they don't like us very...